Hello, fellow classmates. My name is Linares, and I am from Orlando, Florida, born and raised, and I'm currently majoring in game art. And I feel that public speaking is very beneficial in my field because it's a very, very communicative industry. You know, everybody's networking all the time and bouncing ideas off one another, whether it's between the art directors, the programmers, the riggers. The list goes on. And you got to be very communicative with your team. You got to ask them if you want this done by the way this has to be done or that. You know, and it's a very, very, very communicative industry. And it's very beneficial to yourself to grow as a person and individual. And I think that 21st century speaking really consists of really engaging with the audience. Being very, very communicative with them, engage more with them, talk about things that are relevant to them, and yourself. You have to have a connection there with your audience, for them to really, really engage with you and really be attentive on about what you're saying, you know. And seeing those two guys, Phil and Gar, man, those guys are amazing. They they have so much confidence speaking up there with people, and it's just they're just seamless, man. And it's incredible. And looking at the past ancient public speaking ways, to nowadays, from in Japan where everything was visual, they had photos and they engaged with the audience more, and the audience really understood more, and you really engaged with the presenter as well, and everything was more clearly spoken to the audience. And then there's, kind of traditional public speaking. Um, that's probably consists of bullet points and power slides. So I mean, that's all swell and everything, but who wants to sit there for 2 hours, you know, looking at he or she reading off of bullet points word by word? That's fun. And then there's modern, where today's public speakers are more engaged with the audience. They connect more. They talk about relevant things, that pertain to them and the audience. So there's quite, connection there with one another, you know. And I feel like the definition of 21st century speaking is just really, really connecting with the audience, and really engage with them more. Be more enthusiastic and more energetic, and really have passion about what you're talking about. You know, and don't get me wrong, I am not nowhere near the best public speaker ever. I have to say I'm at par. Seriously, if I have to work on one aspect, my public speaking, it'd have to be maybe let's see, maybe my seamless delivery. I have to say, I tend to lose my train of thought from time to time. I have brain farts. I kind of overthink things. Then I get some, butterflies in my stomach. But hopefully by the end of this month, I can overcome that. Overcome that fear of speaking in front of an audience. And so I'm gonna set 3 goals for myself for this month. My first goal is probably get used to speaking in a seamless manner. Don't read from the cards too much. Maybe just glance down real quick, kind of just, pitch the idea out and just present myself and just make it real seamless. And I'd say my second goal would have to be more eye contact with the audience. Engage with them more. And kind of have that connection with them. And third thing, I'm very soft spoken. Sometimes you can barely hear me when I'm speaking from time to time, and I don't notice it. I feel like I'm talking pretty, loud and clear. But in reality, I'm very soft spoken. So that's another thing I'll have to work on. But other than that, the video I just did, my professional execution, I have to say, my lighting is pretty decent. You can see my face pretty clearly. My camera, its position, pretty good. I'd say maybe next time have to say maybe bump the light a little bit more, see my face a little more clear. Um, but other than that, I have nothing more to critique myself about. But I'm really looking forward to this class. Because public speaking is not my strong suit whatsoever. I get nervous. I get the nerves get to me when I start speaking in front of people. It's something I'm gonna have to overcome in the near future. To really succeed and really grow as a person. You know, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of this month and really improving my communication skills. And I'm really looking forward to meeting some of my classmates. And hope you all have a great day, and see you on the flip side.